Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Tower of Guns. So, last run was fantastic, or last runs, technically, if you want to amalgamate them all together, and I missed the platform. Anyway, so we pretty much rocked the tower 2 times in a row. We almost beat them all for a third time, which I'm kind of glad we didn't, just because that run was dragging on a little bit long, and it made for pretty easy episode distribution. That said, well, actually, not easy episode distribution. I just tacked them together and it's going to be another 20-hour upload, which is definitely going to be interesting. But kind of in the interest of hubris, oh god, I got stuck on something there. Oh, this is going south quickly. So we've got a lot of, yep, there we go, we're already dead. I was like, hey, maybe I can go with the Blathskite crossbow. Maybe the overwhelming damage will do fine. The answer is no. Okay, so let's pick a different gun. Let's go back to the portable pizza thrower. I want to do maybe not 45 minutes of nightmare mode right now, but I want to do like a stupid amount of nightmare mode. Not so we get like Cake Town immediately, but mainly because I'd like to get up to run number 100 in this game. Considering run number 50 was kind of ridiculous, it'd be really interesting to see if run number 100 is like nonsensical. You know, equally interesting to see if I could get up to, you know, 500, 1,000. This is ridiculous, of course. This is like some kind of a wacky pipe dream that involves, you know, kind of dual-wielding GG 9000s, which would be hilarious if oh, Jesus. Okay, that was probably the worst location to be fighting this guy in. Unfortunately, we don't do much damage and I'm still getting shot. But it was kind of hilarious to fight, you know, an 8-shot from within its cannon. It's kind of, sort of. And I was kind of stuck there, too. Which, you know, scary, but not terrible. So now we're, whoa, I'm just getting stuck on everything today. It's like kind of the ghost of, slightly bad level architectures past? I don't know. Right before doing the GG 9000 run, if you guys remember, I had the whole nonsensical, like the really weird glitch. Yeah, I'm getting stuck on everything. I think I was stuck on, what, this? I don't know, anyway. Yeah, I'm getting stuck on everything. Including my own desk. My mouse cable is wrapped around a box of batteries that I've yet to open in my room, and, you know, kind of frustrating. Why did I even hop down here? I don't know. Anyway, it's actually been quite a couple days since I've played Tower of Guns. I usually build up quite the backlog, and then just kind of let that peter out while I work on other stuff. And, you know what? I'm leaving for Boston in about another week, and while I'm in Boston, I don't know if I have put up a whole lot of footage from my time in Boston, but usually it involves, well, usually I don't actually record much while I'm in Boston, largely because my parents' house has this, like, very loud furnace thing, and they don't heat it at all. So, you know, you'd think very loud furnace, but no heating, so it's going to actually be pretty quiet. Well, it involves, like, the hot water heater. More or less, if I'm trying to record in the only warm room in the house, which is, you know, the basement room. Oh, got hit there. I was really hoping I could avoid it, but these guys have much better reaction times than they do in normal mode, which is kind of frustrating. But, oh well. There's our first pickup. Not the best, but hey, we're full health. I wonder if the health pickups are more substantial in nightmare mode than not. It would definitely make for a plausible theory. Wow. Oh, that's pyroclastic jelly. Yeah, screw that. Ugh. I don't know, for whatever reason so my favorite my favorite food is arguably cereal, or at least, you know, one of my favorite things to eat. Because it's like, you know, hydration, fairly filling, generally quite tasty, yada yada yada. Unfortunately, I find that if I record immediately after eating cereal, I get kind of these weird hiccup burps as a result. And, you know, that might be a little gross for some of you, but, you know, if I sound kind of weird, it's because weirdo hiccup burps. And money, which we don't need. But we got it anyway, so, yeah. Oh, Jesus. Well, that was stupid. I'm kind of misjudging how fast I move, and launching myself off the platform. So we've got that secret area there. I don't think there are any other ones in this room. Let's go through here. Now, I think this is run number 61, and I mentioned on a fair enough. Come on. mentioned on a fair number of episodes ago. Guess it was maybe one of the first, maybe it was like the flight episode or immediately after the flight episode, but I was like, you know, I'll be doing a Nightmare Flight episode. And if you guys are seeing this on, I have no idea when this episode's gonna go up, but if you guys see this as episode 61, I'm going to have Nightmare Flight be episode number 66. Why? Because, well, you know what? Superstitions aside, religious connotations aside, everybody always says, you know, 666, sign of the devil. And it's like, you know what? If I'm going to have a specific Nightmare special, I might as well just make it a special number, because I tried to have, you know, the flight episode be episode 50, and, you know, I'm probably going to do something for episode 100. Oh dear. So we're in bad straits, if only because the spin bots move faster than we do, and we had no damage boost, and only weapon level 3. So let's try that again, mainly because I don't trust any other guns on hard mode. If I was using the 609mm, it would be going too slow. If I was using Egon's Pride, the pushback would be too extreme. Babble Gun would just murder my face. Anyway, so expect the Nightmare Flight episode to be episode 66. And if I ever make it up to 666, well, I'm going to have to do something extremely stupid and special. But chances are I'm never going to get up there, because as much as I like Tower of Guns, I think as far as like completion percentage, we're very close to 90%, if not there already. And so, it's kind of unnecessary. Well, it's not kind of unnecessary, but it's like, I think it's going to be one of those that within probably a month or two, I'm probably going to shelve this game and only do like a run every couple of days instead of once a day. Because I've been doing one a day pretty much since, I don't know, mid-February, mid-January, something like that. And, well, I've completely enjoyed playing this game. It's definitely one of those where, you know, some amount of variety is nice. Especially because, from a YouTube channel perspective, new stuff generally brings in more people. And, you know, being regular is nice, but there is some amount of, like, oh dear, this is kind of a pickle to fight. Well, if I take out this guy, come to think of it, then I've got the range open to myself. There we go. So, you know, I'm not spelling out doom for this series at all. Maybe I'll stop at episode 100 and go back down to slower stuff. That would kind of make sense. And since we're on 60, maybe I could do another 40 runs over the next month and a half. Maybe not. It largely depends on how things go. And, you know, if Joe starts adding new features to the game. Because if Joe starts adding new stuff, well, I'm going to cover it as best as possible, because I love this game. I don't think I can play it for that long. I don't know. My ability to repeat things over and over and over again is astounding. I never expected I would play Tower of Guns this much. I was like, you know, maybe just do 25 episodes of it. Play it until I get all the guns and, you know, beat the gumball machine with the peas and carrots pistol. Well, I've already succeeded at that one, so at this point everything else is just like, I'm just... Oh, that's big and explodey and almost killed me. Holy crap. But, you know, as it stands, just keep expecting episodes, and I will specifically say when they're going to be slowing down. Don't just assume that if I miss a day, it's because, you know, I've quit Tower of Guns completely. It's probably because my upload speed was too crappy and I wasn't able to get the episode out on time. Which, I'm impressed at my ability to not have that issue for a while. But I think some of the episodes have been, not suspiciously late, but frustratingly late from my perspective. Okay, so let's take out the cannon things. Even though they're not threatening, the spin bots are, though. Okay, did we get the money? No. But we do have kind of this, like, not bizarro, super threatening area, but we do have a lot of things that are going to be killing us if we stick around there for too long. So I'm going to kind of burrow out down here where the cannons can't hit me, and all the pickups will be coming from my face, including the spin bots. That's okay. I think we're good. We got a couple more spin bots. Not so bad. We're great on health, great on money. Doing way better than last time on weapon level, and we're just getting showered in pickups, which I am 110% down for. A lot of stuff, too. Jeez. And it looks like the bullets are actually taking out the spin bots, which I'm pretty happy about. It's making my life easier. Okay, there's another speed upgrade. Of all the things we don't need, speed is probably one of the highest-ish. The speed definitely would have helped us last sub-run, I don't exactly know what you want to call it, but when we were fighting the Longhorn, speed probably would have been super useful there, if only because it would have let us dodge the spin bots better. So we have to dodge the Longhorn, because I think the Longhorn, as he would have been able to kill us in one hit. I mean, possibly not, but this isn't Binding of Isaac? I'm trying to remember what specific games have it where the bosses have like a limited amount of damage. And I know this one, the bosses do not... What the... Oh, I see. One of my saw blades is stuck inside the demotivational jelly. Oh, that was weird. Okay, so we've got... That didn't work. Okay, I guess you have to start at the bottom if you want to use the motivational jelly to go up, but we're weapon level 5, which is great. Now let's go up. Oh dear. Please don't fall all the way down. Okay, well, I fell not all the way down, but I fell down in a way that I didn't want to. But at the same time, we're not in a bad spot, because these cannons can't hit us. That's a difficulty increase, and I remember the last time I picked up a difficulty increase on Nightmare Mode. It was like the stupidest thing I could have possibly done. Anyway, so... Can I get up there as I am? Yes, thank you. Okay, so it looks like a health pickup, and considering we're quite wealthy, as a result of, you know, insane amounts of pickups, I would be remiss not to pick it up. I was really hoping for, like, a might or armor, but did not get it. Not gonna cry about it. Okay, so, I think that's it for this run. This run. Yep, I'm just quitting now. See you guys on the next episode. No, so, I think we got one bomb launcher. Not really sure if he needs killing. Nope, he did not need killing. But I killed him anyway because he's a crime against nature with his, you know, robotic, infinite bomb self. So it's the big ol' spike room, which has... I mean, it's a champion version, but I don't know what specifically is different. So I'm just gonna kind of hope for the best. Mostly just sit here and avoid the spikes. But I don't think those big ol' roly balls of spikes... Oh dear. I don't think the roly balls do anything actually specifically different, and I can knock them away with my shots, which is actually extremely fortuitous. Or nice. Spread. Ooh, that's going to be useful. And I walked myself into the spikes. But that's okay. There are plenty of health pickups, and the spikes are not champions, so they don't do extra damage. So now we actually... I'm not going to say we have a chance, but we definitely have a pretty good setup here. We've got now 2 health pickups and a weapon mod straight off the bat. So... we're gonna do, I don't know, 5 times the damage. I wish the saw blades moved a little bit faster, but considering everything, this is pretty good. We're going into the gearworks, which is scary. But considering, I don't know, it largely depends what rooms I get. If it's like the big open ones with nothing but cannon, I might just largely skip it. I don't have enough jumps to avoid it. But like rooms like this, whoa, that was stupid. Oh dear. Okay, we came out of that with less damage than I was expecting. I saw a bomb and I was like, oh, you know, it's one of the little bomb bots. No, it's not. Okay, so we got one of these guys, which is terrifying-ish. But with any luck, I can avoid most of the shots raining down on me. We got some bombs, and we got a lot of shots. And here's the question. Is it worth it for me to tango in here for too long? And the answer is, sorry if you know, have any dislike for bright, shiny objects flying through the sky, specifically UFOs, but at the same time, really, if you're watching me and you have epilepsy, I feel very bad for you. I think I mentioned that the other run with, what was it? Rapid Shot and the Babble Gun, which was really nonsensical. Or Uber. Really just the amount of like light that comes off of some of my shots are ridiculous. I'm kind of regretting spread shot as far as like aiming goes, but at this point I'm not aiming, I'm just like firing in a direction and knowing that something's going to hit it eventually. Now let's get across here, and the reason why I'm sticking around is couple-fold. A, because pickups, B because secrets, and C because I think at this point we're actually halfway safe. We've got a couple of things down below that I can go after. We've got that thing down there, and mainly I don't think I'm going to take any damage from any of the... oh geez. I kind of jumped to the right and then arrested my momentum, which is kind of a terrible thing to do in this game, because arresting your momentum, you can't build any back up, and then you have to deal with the consequences. Anyway, let's get some pickups, even though we don't really need them, and we're getting peppered by bombs, which is hardly an ideal situation to be in, but with any luck, these guys can't hit us here, and they're going to shower us with health pickups. Nope, they can hit us. Okay, well, that's concerning. But I think we're going to be fine. Nope. Yeah, the bombs are still hitting us. But the bombs don't do nearly as much damage. I wonder if the bombs don't have like a weird champion equivalent. Okay, so we didn't come out of this room terribly. We came out of it worse than I thought we would. But I'm not going to be crying over spilt milk here. We get an extra jump height. That's exactly what I didn't really want. Oh dear. I was really hoping we could get ourselves a extra jump. It kind of looked like it from a distance, but was not. Okay, so we're barely at weapon level 5. We've got a little bit more than 1 bar of health. Not the worst. Let's go down. Okay, so let's see what's here to murder our face. Oh, lots of spiky balls. This is probably terrifying. This is definitely terrifying. What am I saying? Probably. But with any luck, these guys will drop enough pickups to make it mostly worth it. Now, oh, we got one more guy that's facing us. Luckily, the jump heights are actually making our dodging, like our dodge ability, like 10 times better, which is great, especially in conjunction with the speed. I just really wish we had one extra jump. Because, you know, jump height jump height with no jumps kind of sucks. Jumps with no jump height is not the end of the world, by far. I mean, you guys saw the GG 9000 run. Is it 9,000 or 5,000? I can never remember. Anyway. Oh, that's a lot of health pickups. Not much, but it's enough to put us kind of even. So is there really much benefit for me coming down here? And the answer I'm going to give you is heck no. Why did I bother? And the answer is I don't know. I was hoping for more. But we got nothing, and this is life. So is one of these going to come down so I can get through here? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, coming down to fight all these cannons was not worth it. We took some damage. We got a little bit more on the weapon level, but a little bit less on the health level. And it's the question of, well, which one is ostensibly better for us? And in this case, I would say health, maybe? I don't know. Both are pretty crucial, and okay. Now, I believe the Lantern of Phyllises don't actually get a damage boost for being champion. I think they're just tougher. I could be wrong, but I think Fire Mines do a flat amount. Because I don't remember the mini lanterns doing any more, nor like the actual Lantern of Phyllis boss being particularly strong. Now I'm trying to remember what boss we were fighting at the beginning of this, and it's not ringing any bells. Who did I fight at the beginning of this run? I don't know. Seeing as oh crap, I got us a difficulty increase. How about that? Just what I wanted for Christmas. That just kind of feels like insult to injury to me. I don't know. It's like you're already playing on nightmare mode. The game should at least have the common courtesy of not spawning difficulty upgrades. Like, it would be really cool if all of the upgrades you got were positive. Kind of like Cane and Pills in Binding of Isaac, where I believe if you're doing a Cane run, all of the pills that you get are beneficial. And so now we've got things even harder for us, but we've got a might pickup, a weapon mod, more bombs coming from somewhere that I was not paying attention to, but we're doing okay. If we make it up to the battlements, I'll be happy. If we make it to the warehouse, I'm just probably going to lay down my firearm and just kind of weep silently for a while. Oh geez. I've made it very clear about, not my dislike for the warehouse, but my just like general inability to handle like half of the stuff in there. And at least we've got like an insane amount of jumps to kind of, not jumps, jump height, to dodge over stuff. But at the same time, it's still just like, yeah, that's a concern. We've got a lot of bombs here. If I were low on health, or money, or weapon level, I'd be very happy about this. But as it stands, they're just kind of these big, semi-tough floating nuisances that at least we can kind of rip through with a general degree of, I don't know, ease? Yeah, that's the right word. I was trying to think of, like, lack of stress. And ease is, of course, you know, a super obvious word to use in this situation, but, you know, my brain was just like, muffins, yeah, that's the word to use, and I'm like, no, brain, shut up, brain. That's not at all useful. And I'm not talking about the talking mouse, I'm talking about the weird wrinkly thing inside of my head, which may or may not exist, kind of depending on your perspective of things, as I can be kind of stupid from time to time. Is that all the bombs? There we go. Now we can go oh, come on. That is just taunting me. There's a money pickup. I wish you could, like, shoot things and dislodge them. Okay, so we're not getting that money, but considering we have 260 coins, and the Tower of Guns always seems to troll me with a complete and utter lack of shops, I'm not expecting to... Wait, ow. Okay, so the extra jump height plus the motivational booster actually managed to launch me into this ceiling harder than my body apparently was ready for. Okay, so we got pretty much nothing from that. Kind of disappointing. Kind of not the end of the world. Let's get out of here. Because what we really needed was anything but that. And I guess there are a couple of health pickups, but at this point I'm impatient. And I've been running this, like, very weird... Oh, jeez. Those are lasers. I don't think lasers come in a champion variety, which is good, but also still scary. So let's just launch ourselves across. We got bullets flying. We've got a super cannon. That's definitely something. Oh, it's on the flippy thing, of course. That's why I didn't see him at first. Well, I can shoot him. Whoa, jeez, what is going on here? Okay, so there's the flippy super cannons. They're taken care of. I am definitely digging the jump height right now. It's helping out a fair amount. Unfortunately, this is kind of one of those rooms where it's like, payoff can be really nice, but the amount of times I've died here as compared to most other rooms on, I was going to say the gearbox, but no, gearworks. I think this room is more responsible for a lot of my casualties than many of my other runs. Hello! Apparently, we're in a very bad way, because these guys shoot fast enough to kind of invalidate our whole jumpy nonsense. So we've got bullets flying from that direction, from somewhere, but before I can really tango with that, threat number one, take out these sublight launchers. Oh, and they're trying to, like, break the bounds of their turning radius to get around and shoot at me, which is really terrifying to look at, really. Okay. You know, that platform had, like, a wedge taken out of it, so there's something shooting down at us, which... There we go. There you are. I think we're good, yeah. Our damage potential is a lot higher. I'm very glad we picked up Spread, because Spread is going to make it a hell of a lot easier in this run. We're taking some fall damage, but we're okay. It's very hard to see while shooting Spread, so that's kind of like the one downside to it all, of I can't see shit. But at the same time, we're okay. So we've got these guys. These guys shoot super fast, largely as a result of my crappy decision to accidentally pick up the difficulty increase. And, you know what, is life. It's like, I assume some of you, at least, have seen the Dodgeball movie with, I don't even know. Shoot. I'm trying to remember the names of actors, but I'm terrible with names, and especially terrible with names of actors, because, you know, you always hear the character. And so, like, yeah, I know that Bilbo Baggins, or no, is it Bilbo? No, it's Frodo. Frodo was Elijah Wood, and why am I still getting hit by the lasers? I'm not even, like, near them. Okay. I was getting hit by the... What? I was getting hit by the lasers while I was just kind of running along. Well, you know what? This is a good location as any to rip up the lasers while we're here. There we go. And... I was really hoping that that one would sweep me up as I went along, but it did not. Yeah, so not so good with actor names, but I mean, it's not the... Oh, crap. It's not the most useful skill to have, but I'm trying to think of specific actors. Anyway, so I feel like I'm hurting myself intentionally here. The jump height is not working out in our favor anymore. As far as crossing these platforms, because we don't have a double jump, so I actually have to time these platforms. I'm just kind of rushing for it, even though that's kind of a terrible idea. Anyway, so I feel like this run is dodgeball. You know, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. If you can dodge a car, you can dodge a ball. If you can dodge, you know, a bullet, you can dodge a ball. And at this point, I'm just training dodging super fast bullets in favor of, you know, being able to dodge much slower bullets later. Which I guess is some kind of weirdo training mechanism. And that's money. I've got 300 coins. It's, in my mind, not worth it. Still took a little bit of falling damage there. Probably should have been patient and walked for the platform. But at this point, I can't be bothered. I've got a raging headache, and it's just like, is life. Okay, so who are we going to be fighting? Huh. Okay. There we go, Grandpa Napoleon. We are so freaking dead. I mean, we might get lucky here. I don't have a magnetism pickup. And the purple shit doesn't fly any faster. And mainly, reason why we might get lucky, I might be able to outpace the bombs. I'm mainly just hoping we don't get hit by too many of the spiky balls and can avoid things till we can get some of these massive, massive health pickups. Okay. Really hoping I had, or really wishing I had some magnetism right now, but I don't, is life. Okay. So, Grandpa, I'm actually very surprised we lived through all of that. And kind of wish I had Junkman right now, but you can't have Junkman in conjunction with Nightmare Mode. Okay, well, we've got a mystery box, which I'm not going to bother with. We've already got a difficulty upgrade, and if we got, like, a damage minus, well, then we'd just be, like, uber-boned. And, you know, I prefer, if I'm going to be one type of boned, I'd prefer to be at least just regular boned as opposed to uber-boned, because uber-boned is scary. But we've made it past the gearworks, which means we're going into the battlements. Yay! Okay, unfortunately we don't have, you know, a crazy amount of jumps, and we don't have, no fall damage. So, Nightmare Mode, well, we can't get any of the goodies. And it would be hilarious, actually, if I went to the top of the tower. You know, cheating, but still. Okay, so we've got this guy, who's terrifying. We've got a lot of bullets just flying along. Let's just fire the grenade. I was really hoping Saint Attila's fire would be more useful to us here, but I think we've taken out the brunt. Ah, crap. There was just too much there. I got stuck on the level architecture, got hit a little bit too much, and then those cannons just kind of ripped through me the rest of the way. But I think that's a good stopping point, because that was hard. My hand is kind of in this, like, weird claw. But I managed to make it to the battlements on Nightmare Mode. And that was a pretty good run, up until the very, very end, at which point I just died, like, instantaneously. But that's okay. Final difficulty, 185. Wasn't too bad, except for it was Nightmare Mode. If that wasn't a Nightmare Mode run, we probably would have schooled everything forever. But we didn't, so oh well. And, I guess this might actually be going up in front of the previous run. No, I'll put it up after. 20 hours to upload isn't the end of the world. I'll just have to start immediately. Anyway, I will see you guys on the next run of Tower of Guns, and as always, thanks for watching.